Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. Please like and subscribe. I release content every day. We're playing Subnautica. This is kind of like my personal playthrough, but there's some aspects that I really like to make videos on because they're interesting, and I think that this might be one of them. So this is my base. This is my second base. You can see right there. This is second base. Home base is over there. You can see right in the center of the screen. And so the home base is really shallow. It's like pretty much right at surface. It's like, I don't know, 5 meters deep. This one you can see in the top middle of the screen is 135 meters down. This is a pretty safe area. That's why I like having the base here. Not really any predators. And so you can see up there, let's check this out. So this is the Cyclops submarine, and there you can see there's like a big shelf right there. And then just beyond that is the wreck of the spaceship. And so we're like right at the base of the mast. We're at the base of the mast that was pushed out from the impact of the space shuttle. And there's my pipe right there. That's I thought at one point that I would have to get oxygen from the surface to shelters or to underwater bases, and so that's why that's there. I found out later on that we don't actually need that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add on to our base that's at like, oh shoot, what was that, 1,200 meters, something like that. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Where's the Deepwater base? Right there. It's a ways away, but that's not the depth, right? That's just how far it was away from us in a straight line. So this is our base. What I really want to do, let's see, what's our inventory like here? It's not ideal. Hold, please. Okay, I just got all the power cells, got everything squared away. So basically what I want to do is I want to set up a scanning room down deep. Up here, it's not, like, really all I would scan for at this depth, at this point in the game, is copper. Because you just always need copper, and it's in such short supply for some reason. But, so what we're going to do...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hang on a second. I don't want to hear that noise. So now that I know we don't need this pump, we're going to go ahead and remove it. We can leave the pipe there, it's fine. And so what I want at that depth, battery chargers, right? But we'll remove those. Where do my battery chargers go? Do I not? Oh, jeez. Do I not have... It's been a while since I've been to this base. That's why I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of cannibalize some of these things and reuse them. Not repurpose, just reuse. We're going to reuse them somewhere else. Here's our bioreactor. Shoot, it's kind of like... I could probably dismantle like all this base, and I'd be fine with it. My feelings would not be hurt. Looks like we're not scanning anything right now, but these are the upgrades that we have for it. So range, and we're gonna take all of them. And let's see if we can just do it from here. I doubt it. Yep, scanner room, deconstruct. Oh. Just like that. Okay, it just disappears. There's usually like a process to it. Okay, I guess I just didn't hold it long enough, or I don't know. Whatever. It kind of surprised me. It took me off guard. I think I'm gonna leave the bioreactor here because this is a... Or am I? I'm gonna have to ponder on that for a minute. But what we have to do... I thought we had some battery chargers. What we have to do is go over... Let's see here. I want to go up and then get the Seamoth. We're going to have to go over and charge these batteries in the main base. There we go. This is, okay, so this is like...
All systems
The name of the game is exploration, right? Exploring... Just creeping the bejesus out of yourself with, like, the dark of the game and going down... going down to different depths. That's a good guy, don't worry. Well, I don't know if they're good, right? Everything's pretty much, like, chaotic neutral? I don't know how you describe it, but, in gaming nerd terms. But, yes, I'm a gaming nerd. But, no, they're just, like, they're basically like the whales, right? They're inert, basically. They're pretty passive. I don't even know. I guess they're carnivores, technically. I think they filter... Actually, check this out. It's kind of cool. They filter water through here, and then they take nutrients out of the water that way. But anyway, a lot of this game is about exploration and, like, you know, finding new places, going to new depths, and discovering new resources and new animals, new flora and fauna. But this part of the game I enjoy a lot too, and that's just, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, hoarding resources. I don't know how you describe it, but like you have resources, you set up bases, and you kind of, I guess, streamline your operations and kind of like set yourself up for success. And you don't have to do any of this. And that's what I really like about this game, is you don't have to do anything. You can do whatever you want. And if you want to discover the secrets of the planet, you can. Right now we have a virus, or it's a bacterial infection. I think it's bacterial. And we're kind of like, I'm trying to find a cure for it, but it's a very slow progression, and I'm very happy that it's not going to overcome us, you know, like, soon. It doesn't seem like there's like a ticking clock on it. It progressively gets worse, and there are some hallucinations. I don't want to ruin anything, but there are some things about the game where it's like, oh yeah, it's definitely gotten worse, but they're not detrimental to gameplay, and they also they add to the story. But it's not a ticking clock, so that's why I like this game a lot. But so we're gonna take these batteries. These are just small batteries. We could probably make a power cell out of 2 of them and keep one. I don't really know. I don't really know at this point, but you can see I've got all these. This is the home base. I've got all these closets set up here. They, I think, pretty much all have resources. Yeah, like, you know, and then after a while, it's like, wait, why am I hoarding this? Why do I have so many resources? And it's just because that's how I enjoy playing these types of games. I enjoy having, you know, like, I guess it'd be described as like in-game wealth. I just like having that. And here's the water closet, as I like to call it, but it's not actually a water closet, right? You don't pee in there. Take a little bit of water. These things we can get at depth. What else are we gonna need? Probably some rubies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really know. This wasn't really part of the game plan. I got a tree growing in here. I'm not like showing off my base. I just kind of get in here and see squirrels and just start having to do stuff. So the plan was to charge the batteries, which is what we're doing right now, and then you can see, like, I don't normally... So I upgraded the Cyclops to have 300% extra energy efficiency, so I don't really need 4 chargers anymore. I used to like run around, I think, with 8 batteries, something like that, 8 extra batteries. And then, so like the thing takes 6 batteries, so that's basically 2 complete charges plus 2 power cells. That would be like, oh no, I need... something went wrong, and now I need... It's like having like a spare tire, right? It's kind of like that. It'll get you where you're going. But anyway, so now we don't need 4 chargers in here. We can take 2 of these, definitely down to the main, or down to the Deepwater base. I want to call it Deepwater Horizon, but I don't at the same time. So we'll take these chargers. We have the scanner room from the other base. You can see we have a scanner room in here also. I think also with 4 range, yeah. 4 range mods, so it covers a pretty big area. This is the topology of the area that it covers, and it's big. And then here's our other bioreactor, and this one rarely gets used, it seems like, but I've got 4 of these trees growing in here just because. I don't know why else, just because I could, I guess. And my plan was to just make it easy, so you just come over here, grab some organic matter, put it in the bioreactor, but what I didn't realize was, like, these things take up 4 inventory spots even in the bioreactor. And so yeah, I still just go outside and get fish and put them in there. But anyhow, what I want to do is grab some resources here. What else do we need? I think grabbing this would be good, medical kit fabricator, because we'll get some heals down there, and also there's a med kit fabricator. Where is it? Right over here in our... This is where we start. You start the game with just this. And these are like little storage lockers I never use and don't really have a need for, so I just leave them there. But you can see right here, there it is. So we have a medical kit fabricator. It's just not as convenient as being in the main base, but at this point I'm not too worried about convenience. I want to get more resources for like a base of operations down to that deep water base. This is a moon pool. I'm getting all sidetracked here. This is a moon pool. You can dock vehicles in here. It charges them up, and you can install upgrades and stuff if you don't have the Cyclops submarine. Anyway. I'm gonna figure out what else, since I didn't plan on coming to the main base, right? Because I thought that I had battery charge or power cell chargers down there in the second base. But since we're here and we have all like a lot of resources, then I think I want to figure out what else I want to build and take some resources from here, fill it up in the submarine, and then we'll take some down there and be able to build a sizable base at that depth. So hold, please. All right, so I was kind of on the fence. I was going back and forth about that. So last time I kind of did this. I had this idea to like load up the big submarine with a bunch of resources and then take it somewhere and do something cool. The submarine sank, and I was never able to recover all those, and it had some things that are really hard to get without spoiling the game at all. But anyway, it was a bummer. I made a video on trying to rescue that submarine. And that was all the effort I want to put into it, I think, because that was so disappointing. But so long story continuation, not long story short. Basically, I'm hesitant to load up a bunch of cool stuff on the submarine. I think we're just gonna kind of keep it bare bones. However, I did get materials for bioreactor, so I cannibalized a bioreactor, which is just power supply, and a water filtration. So like we should be able to go to that depth and be down there indefinitely at this point, because we'll have oxygen, we'll have plenty of food, because whenever I've got the knife upgrade, like where you go, you stab something with a knife in the water, it just cooks it for you right there on the spot, so you can just eat it. So food's taken care of, and then with water filtration, we'll have plenty of water, or I guess an indefinite source of water. Unlimited. And so we can't use this submarine at that depth because it'll implode. It'll crush like a tin can, as they say, or somebody says.
Captain, systems online.
And so let's go turn on the lights. Let's go turn on the lights so we can kind of see what we're doing in here, because there will be some inventory management, a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep all this stuff in the inventory right now. I don't think we need to empty it out. All the normal like tools, like the loadout that I usually carry around, I don't think we'll need, because we're basically just going to go straight from here down to there. And then also the sea moth. Let's see. I can access the inventory here. Yeah, the sea moth's all loaded up. Batteries also. Oh, shoot. I will need... I'm going to... Well... Let's see here. I'm going to... We have two batteries in the inventory, so I'm going to go over here. And... Okay, we'll load up that one. We'll load up this one. And then... Shoot. Oh, that's right. They were over here. There. And we're going to take these batteries and just power up the submarine. That's all we're doing. And we're about to take off. So I'm going to record the entire journey down there, just in case anyone's interested in seeing what that looks like. And turn on the engines. If you're not interested, it's kind of a long deal. Then please feel free to skip ahead. We're at 99% power. That's where we're going right there, the entrance. And then, okay, so there's another place I really wanted to explore. We're going to kind of veer off the course. See that enforcement platform? Okay, so that thing goes way down deep, and it goes from the surface all the way down. And I was, well, again, I don't want to ruin any secrets. Anyway, there's a thing there. I'm just going to be as vague as possible. There was a thing there that I wanted to explore, and I started doing it, and then there was a Leviathan, like, right there, in, like, the first 3 minutes of exploring. So I stopped. I still don't really know. I want to incapacitate. I want to kill him. I want to find a way to kill Leviathans, so that way I can free up areas to explore. or say like this journey down here to this cave, we will come across a Leviathan. It's just kind of like always there, and I want to just eliminate it. Like I can get around it pretty easily every time, but I just want to have increase my comfort. I guess that's what I'm getting at. And so on the sonar right there, you can see all these enemies. They're not really attacking us though, so I'm not sure if they're a threat. I was under. Oh, here we go. Attacking. Didn't do anything. Did it take power? Nope. Well, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Drop a decoy. I've never dropped a decoy. Okay, so it's above us, it looks like. See the decoy, little pulsating thing. Okay, so at this point, if we were to go straight, I'm pretty sure there are Leviathans out there. And now we're kind of coming into something. Let's check out what it is. Did I just totally... So it's coming up. It's on our right side right now. We're going to go to silent mode. And that's not it. Those sharks don't show up on the sonar. There it is. Whoa, bye. Wow, Mach 2. Okay. Electrical sea creature. So it's right below us, the entrance. It's less, again, that's the first time that I've had to deploy. We're at 260, 270 meters. That's the first time that I've had to deploy the decoy. I don't know if I had to, but I'm not going to risk it. We have all these resources on the submarine. Let's go ahead and let's do this. There we go. What was that? Oh, no big deal. Kind of a cool close-up look at it, though, huh? Where'd it go? There it is. I like the sea creatures in this game. Like the biological viability is questionable at times, but it's an alien planet, so we don't know what kind of evolutionary processes took place. Okay, so that's where we're going. But you know, like on that note, the thing that I like most about the life forms on this planet is the originality. I mean, I think that they're original, and I like them. So here we go. This is the hole that we are descending. And we're going to go back to the cockpit here. Oh, shoot. A little bit close on the backside, but we'll be fine. It's a little bit... We're going to come out of silent mode. That burns a lot of extra power. There we go. Thank you. Give me some frame of reference. It was kind of like snow blindness, you know, for a second, but like, we don't call it any kind of blindness. It's just dark. But you know what I mean? Like where everything looks the same color, so there's no, you don't, there's no depth perception. There's no, I guess, I don't know, distance cues. You can tell where I was going, so here we go. This is better. Okay, let's get a camera. This is what it looks like. I have showed this before, or I have shown this before in a different video, but this is kind of like part of this one. And I also recently discovered that you can control the sub while you're controlling a camera. Pretty sweet. I thought you had to stop to do that. And I really like the cave walls in here because it looks like stars, right? It looks like a starry night. That's not the Leviathan, but it's coming up here. And I'm not sure if I'm calling it the right thing. I call it a Leviathan because it's like the only thing that can kill this submarine. But I'm like 50% sure, so I'm, you know, full of doubt. Because I've seen some skeletons of two other creatures in this game that are enormous. They're bigger than the submarine. And so, like, if I were to call something Leviathan, that's what it would be, but... Anyway. So we're coming up on... There it is. See it? Off in the distance. It's a little bit dark. So we're gonna... Yep, silent mode for sure. And we're gonna go into the slow mode. Down here is our noise level, and so that's what I want. I want it to be right there, super low. We don't want to attract this giant monster over here. As we're going ahead, we will just keep an eye on it. While keeping an eye on where we're going, obviously, right? Kind of cool. You can see, like, I don't know if vestiges is the right word, but you can see, like, remnants of, like, an evolutionary cycle where it needed legs. Kind of cool. I don't know why I'm... No, let's get out of here. It's interesting. All the plant life and animal life in this game is really cool, I think. Yep, no thanks. You can go back home. I'm good. We don't want any trouble. Thank you. Okay, so we're at 82% on the batteries. That's good. It's good. Okay, good. I think we're in the clear here. We're gonna
Head standard.
just go. Yeah, head standard, I guess. We're just gonna go normal speed and loud. I was trying to think of like a word that would describe it as not quiet, but I couldn't think of it. Because it's not exactly loud, right? Like, we're not making extra noise. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like this one. Right on the conning tower. Sean Connery. The Red October. So there were like all these like little spots I want to go to. Like up there, what's in that hole? It's big enough for this submarine. We could go check it out, but you know, like it all just takes time, and I can get distracted so easily in this game. But there was one. Let's see. I think it's just past this. Where was it? Was it up there? I don't know. It was off to the side somewhere. You can hear that the teleporter. That's what that is. It's a genetically engineered. I don't even know if they're genetically engineered. I think they're just engineered. They just, like, they're constructs. They're, indigenous life forms that were given the power through, like, cybernetics to teleport. Anyway, there was a cave that I was exploring in here, and then I came across, like, a Leviathan, and it was a pretty tight spot, so it was hard to turn around while maintaining stealth. There's a carcass of one of these... Here, we'll go on this side. There's a carcass of one of those things I was talking about that's, that one's not bigger than the submarine, but it's big, right? It's bigger than the other thing that we saw, as far as, I guess, girth. Look at that guy down there, he's chasing his tail. Okay. It was up there, that's where it was. I went up there to check out that tree. And, where is it? Am I going crazy? What? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. No, you can't see the tree, I guess. It's not rendered at this distance. But I went up into that cave, and it's pretty cool. And there's, like... It looks like petrified wood. Like, petrified, dead trees. But, yeah, I had to stop. And so there's... This is, like, the ancient old tree. I forget. There's this thing. Let's check this out just real quick. There's a thing up here. It's the, like, data log, data bank. And there's, there are entries in here, like, for everything. And that's the only one of those in this game. But there is an entry in the data bank for it. Thought it was kind of cool. I read all that stuff. I totally nerd out on this game. I love it. We're almost there. Deepwater base is where we're going. That's why I don't use lights. it's like driving with your high beams on when there's fog. It's just, you know, and it makes sense. There's so much like particulate matter in water like this. fish poop. Like what's the equivalent of like water dust? You know, just like dead cells that are floating around and stuff. Not to mention like the living things that yeah. Anyway, it catches all that light and it makes it look like that. So now that we're here, I didn't mean to make this video so long, but like I said, I totally nerd out on this game. I love it. So I'm going to have to save the base building for another video. I'm going to do that. And I'll just explain it very simply. The reason is that usually videos that I make that are more than like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, the viewership for that extra time is very low. So as much as I want to make this video super long and like 45 minutes or whatever, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to split it up into 2 videos. This game is called Subnautica. It's probably my favorite game of all time. Literally, I'm not saying that to hype it up. If you're interested in something like this, you should definitely go check it out for yourself. I'm playing it on the Xbox Game Pass, which is $10 a month, and then you can buy it. I think it's like $30 on Steam, and it goes down to like $15 or $16 when it does go on sale. Anyway, thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I do appreciate it. I release content every day. We'll see you in the next one.